Hi guys, it's Michelle. I am going to show you how to create a broadcast email so you can send out to your broadcast email lists. So we're here in the back office and I'm going to click New Email Campaign and it'll open up the campaign email editor. This is the email editor. It's a little bit unique for what we do, but I've got this all set up so I can just copy paste for you so it doesn't take forever because I do want to show you the versatility. So I'm going to go ahead and enter a subject line because this one's going to be sending out to my email list of people who want to know about specials and promos as they come out. This little section here is text will appear um, in the box after the subject line. So usually right in this area on your emails. So now you've got your subject line, a little additional subject line if it shows. And now this box right here. If you wanted to, you could just type your whole email out in this one box, sign your name. However, if you want to put an image in it, you do have to add an image block. So let me just go ahead and show you what I'm doing here. So you're going to put your greeting in this block here. So I'm clicking in the box and I just want to backspace over this, get rid of it. Okay. So as I said, I've already started this. I'm going to personalize it by entering their first name, give it a little comma, and then go down. I have a bunch of gibberish that I put together to type in here just so it has a bunch of text. Okay. The beginning isn't, it says this month's PV products are exciting to me because, and I feel you should always make these things personal. You know, give them something, don't make it feel like an advertisement. So now that I've got that, that's what it looks like. I want to now go ahead and add another box here because our options are 2 columns, an image, or another full column. Right now I'm going to show you how to do 2 column. So I've clicked add it. I saw that it added it, and I'm going to close this out. Now here it is right here, and I already have the things to paste in there. And I'm going to do a little bit of formatting for you so you can kind of see how easy and fast it is to format this. Backspace over this, or I could just paste over the top of it, pasting in my stuff. When I do the copy paste, it gives me like an extra space. As you can see in that top portion, there's a little bit of extra space in it. I'm going to handle that in a minute very, very quickly. So here we go. I'm going to make this Title 4, and you'll be able to see what that looks like here in just a minute. Making it Title 4, just make it kind of a little more fancy and more fun to read. See what happened here versus this? You have bigger titles. So I didn't get that one. I'm going to go in there and make it Title 4 or 3. You could experiment with this. I don't like it quite so close to here, so I'm going to go into the previous box and I'm going to go ahead and add a space. I'm going to go ahead and do it again. Here are this month's fabulous products. And really all I'm doing is just giving this next section sort of like a header, but I'm doing it in the previous one. Center that text on the line. Go ahead and give it some meaning and color. How about some color? I like to use our purple. So let's see, what's that look like? You just click out of the boxes. Sorry. And then you can see what it's looking like. Now I don't have my other column in there yet, but I'm going to click into this box and I'm going to get rid of those spaces because like I said, I copied and pasted it and it gives me extra spaces when I do that. So you just make it look pretty. There we go. Now I'll go ahead and stick this one in there, but I'm not going to take all the time to show you about making the captions or the titles the different type of font. They're bolded, so you can just see what that looks like, just, you know, so we don't run out of time. So there you go. There's two columns. This is when I made it title, text, and this is when I just bolded it. So now I want to go ahead and add the image of the monthly promo. So I'm going to click on the box. Here is the image template. Additional templates for images and text are coming soon. Right now, this one works the best for a full column, full width photo. So it won't work too well for an oil bottle or a product, but keep your eyes open. It's coming soon. So here we go. I'm going to add that template. I can tell when it enters over here. Boom. Close my box. And now I go here. I've already uploaded this from my computer to my image gallery just to save us time. So here it's going to pop in here momentarily there. Now, if I didn't like it, it was the wrong image, I could just click on that and change it. I do like it, so I'm going to continue. Right here, I can give this a title. I'm going to say, please click this image to see all the detail of the sale. And I'm going to give them a link. I'm going to make that image link to my website, to my monthly promos page. So there we go. I inserted it, saving it. Going on down, we're going to add the final box here to leave, for the day. I always added like a little line of some sort, some text for the ending before I put my name and such. You may have, say, reach out to me if you want to. See this? It's pretty close to the bottom of this. I am going to take that into account when I go in here, and I'm just going to give it another space. Now I'm going to type in my ending, get rid of the space that it gave me. And you see this right here where it's double spaced? If I do my backspace, shift, enter, it takes those spaces out of there. That's just a little trick in case you didn't know. Backspace, shift, enter. And that gives me 1 spaces. So there we go. Let's see what that looked like. Okay, I'm kind of proud of this. It looks pretty good. Maybe I had too much to say here. People don't like to read a whole lot of stuff. And I want to keep that separated a little bit. So there we go. Now, up here in this little box, these little 3 dots, anytime you see 3 dots on a web page, usually means there's more info. In this case, we can organize the content. We can give it a background, or we can organize what's here. I'm going to go ahead and put this as the greeting. I'm going to put this as 2-column product data for this particular email campaign. And then this is my image, promo image. See why I copy paste? And this is email ending. Okay, so now I know what those are. Look at the backgrounds. I have 2 choices. It can just be plain old email, just a plain old email, or this can look more professional. The plain old email is like whatever you'd normally get. And then if you want to use this background, I just select that. It comes in. It puts my website, name of my website here, and it puts a little shop button here that takes the email recipient to my product catalog. And then there's a button that takes them to your website, to your About Me page. And then here is the email, and the ending is down here. How it gives them ways to reach you. So now I need to give it some recipients. I need to pick a list, and the list that I'm sending out monthly promos to is my promo and special sales broadcast subscription list. My contacts are already subscribed, and now it's adding them all to this campaign. And I'm going to run right over here to settings really quick, and I'm going to go ahead and give this thing a title so I recognize it later. I'm going to say it's the August 2020 promo. And then I'm going to go ahead and just give it a tag. So let's see, promos. Yeah, I'll just give it a promos tag, because later when I have to sift through a bunch of mine, I could find it easier by sorting it by the tag. All right, so there it is. Let's see what it looks like now. Final preview with, it has the header on it here. The gray bar isn't going to show. Then it comes into their email box. Of course, you fix this up the way you want it. You could give it another space there if you wanted to. And there's the ending. And this is a link that goes to your website if you set it up that way. All right, so I'm in kind of a hurry just because I like to keep these videos short. I'm going to organize the content real quick and show you a trick. I decided that I wanted the image promo at the top. So I'm going to go bing, bing. Whoops, sorry. I'm going to drag it. Just hold it down, drag it up, hold it down, drag it down. Drag it down. Hold it, drag it up. So I've put it at the top. It's kind of a large image. It's a little bit too square for this, but look what just happened. If it's too close, just give it a little enter button. So now my image is at the top, the data goes down the page, and it invites them to click to see more. You can put links in these emails all you want to, same way you would any other type of editor. You just, right here are the links, a little more. Remember, those three dots always mean there's more. Okay, let me just make sure I've done everything I need to. Once you schedule this thing, once you get it written, you schedule it over here. You can send a test so you can see what it looks like and make sure you read it through. And when you're happy, you schedule it here. Now, here's some new information for you. Marketing credits come with the Grow With Us plan, and you get 500 of them with Grow With Us. And that's simply because it costs us quite a bit of money to send emails and texts as they come. And emails, these broadcast emails, they go out at 1 credit per email. And I have plenty of credits in order to send 30 emails, and it leaves me with 470. But if I hadn't had enough credits, I could actually click a button and go purchase a la carte, so to say, just purchase some more credits, and they cost $10 for 5,000 credits. Now, what that does is it gives you 5,000 credits, and they roll over every month, and you can just use them down, add some more when you need them. And if it hadn't had enough to send it, it would have told me to go over there, please, and purchase some more, and then we'd have come back to here. So now, setting the schedule to when I want it to send, I can actually choose what day I want it to send, then I can choose what time of day I want it to send, AM or PM, by clicking on the box, AM or PM. And guys, I'm not going to send this one because it's a bunch of gibberish emails, and what would really happen is we'd have just a bunch of bounced emails. So I'm going to cancel this, and I am going to show you where you find it. It's still in draft mode. Everything I do auto saves, but let me go home. I haven't decided to schedule it. This is where I find all of my campaigns, right here. And guess what? I named this one the August 2020 promo. Here's one, What's New Wednesday. Someone mentioned that. I created one of those, and so could you. And now I'm ready. I'm ready to actually send this. So click on it. Go ahead and schedule it out to go right here. And I do believe that I've covered everything that I need to cover about this. I will say that if you do have to edit it once it's scheduled, you'll have to unschedule it, edit it, and then schedule it again. But that's not too much trouble, right? If you have any trouble or you want to know more, be sure to come back to your homepage, click on Support Center, and go down to the tutorials. All right, guys, I hope this really helped you.